Hi, and welcome back to Blue's Garden. This is my short little garden tour, mid-July. I thought today we'd take a little quick tour around the garden and also pick some things. I've got some weeding to do, but show you how my tomatoes are coming along. Pick some of the cherry tomatoes. They're ready. I'm going to do a test pull on my garlic. I've got 3 different varieties. One of them is the leaves are all starting to turn brown. Only one. So yellow, brown, I want to pull a couple up of the, say, there's 30 of each. And just see whether those guys are ready or it's just an environmental reason why they're turning brown. And then take a look around some other things in the garden. Let's take a look. Good. My gardening partner. Anyway, take a quick look at some cherries. These are the reddish ones are some sweeties, and the yellow ones are actually yellow pear. They're very sweet. We like them quite a bit. Nice, fairly quickly doing. This is the gourds that I'm growing. They're actually called Baby Boo Pumpkin. They're little tiny white baby pumpkins, and I got a ton of them on the vine, as you can see. These will be my Thanksgiving decorations for the table. I'll just harvest a bunch of them. You can see them. They're just all over the place. There's a lot of them, and that's perfect. I don't grow them for eating. I grow them for decoration. And quite a few more blossoms coming, so there'll be more coming. These are tons of tomato coming in. I believe those were Roma. These are Roma coming up. I got 6 Roma plants growing, plus 3 more in a different garden, and they're all getting ready to flush out. They are just before the breaker stage when they just start to turn red. And then looking at these are some of my beefsteaks that are coming in. Those are about to pop too. Some of these are a little later varieties, take more days. A Manitoba, a Rio Grande, which is also another paste, and another Rio Grande. Those are the 2 Rio Grande plants. Carrots are very full. These, I believe, are black cherry. Those are a few weeks away, maybe two weeks away before they start turning dark. These are white cherry, I believe. Nope, sorry, these are the white cherry tomato. Yeah, these are the white cherry. These ones rarely make it inside. I eat these like candy while I'm outside. They'll turn really super sweet white. Couple of Ukrainian plums. I've got 3 plants, and those will also end up going in sauces. These are, well, that's overgrown with weeds. These are some more of the sweetie grown, I think. No, sorry, these are the yellow pear. You can see the shape. And I'm just pruning off some of these dead yellow offshoots. Just take them. This stuff will get composted. It goes in the compost pile for 2 years. Next season's compost is already full, and this season all the greens and whatnot will go in for a year from now to be used. Trim off all these dead bits. If it looks diseased, I'll toss it, but these guys are just dead. This is the pepper plants, habanada, and I don't know if I have some that I can show you that are nibbled, but these ones got really eaten by the bunnies. I see them in there. Doesn't matter what I do for fencing. These are the garlic that I was talking about on the left. On the left, they're kind of yellowish. Those are the ones I'm going to do a test pull on. Just pull out a couple of the heads to see where they're at. They look to be the most yellow of the 3 varieties, the chestnut red. And when I pull them out, They did not look sized up. They look small to me. They are starting to differentiate, but probably need a couple more weeks. Now, going down the line, see what else I can pick. The peppers, I've got 4 large. There will be big red pepper. Right now, they're very big, bright green. I'm going to pull out some weeds, do some weeding on some of the peppers. You see me shaking the dirt off. Pull the weeds. That'll end up in a big bundle that I'll end up taking down and putting in the compost, which is actually, you can barely see it in the top right corner. And whatever else I'll pick. Pruning back some of the cherry tomato, probably pulling off any of the ripe sweeties. Like I mentioned, all that stuff that I'm pruning and weeding, that's all going to end up in the compost pile. That'll be good to go in the garden in a year and a half. So not this coming spring, but the spring after. So it goes in one of the bins back by the garage. There's a few bins back there. Not quite finished in the spring. I'll go a full 18 months or so. 14, 16, 18 months, something like that. Just today's harvest. Those 2 peas did not make it inside. I just nibble on something like those little snow peas. These are the garlics I pulled. There's 3 of the chestnut red and 1 Russian red. Just curious to see how that was. The Russian red is the larger of the ones, and that's not quite differentiated, so that needs, you can't really see the different cloves. That needs 3-4 weeks or so. Well, there you have it. I picked half a dozen varieties of some cherry tomato, a couple that aren't ready, so I didn't pick those. I saw the garlic. The garlic was not really sized up yet, so it's probably just all the rain caused them to sort of go yellow. The leaves are, it's not really garlic rust, but they just haven't sized up. Did take a tour around some other stuff. The gourds are seemingly doing well. The squash is coming along. The beefsteak tomatoes are there. And the not really much in the cucumbers. The peppers, I am struggling, as you could see. There are 3 or 4 different varieties that somebody's nibbled 2 or 3 bites out of each pepper. I suppose I can just cut those pieces out and use the peppers. Habanada's getting devastated by, I think, the rabbits. But they only take 1 bite out of each, 2 bites out of each. And then, so we'll see. We'll see what we got. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps me grow, and that helps you grow.